Let's go over the agenda and the objectives for today's training. First, we will look at a few performance styles. A truly dynamic coach understands the person they are coaching. We all have a profile when it comes to performance. What motivates us? What do we value? Half of the battle is being able to connect with the person you are coaching. Coaching really is about driving outcomes. Today's training is specifically related to performance. How do we coach our talent to enable them to do their best work? The process is quite simple and very transparent. Coaching and feedback are deeply connected. Coaches are not advice givers. They do, however, make really great advisors, mainly because they're objective. The only skin they have in the game is to witness you succeed. Change is not something most people wake up ready to tackle. It is a part of the human experience to have a reaction to feedback. Feedback is very much so different than criticism, but most people hear them as one and the same. As a leader, part of your responsibility is to rechannel that negative energy, but to do so authentically and productively. Corrective coaching is also a component of coaching. Not everyone on your team will be top performers all of the time, and that's okay. As your priorities change, your business changes, the world changes, your talent must also change. The following styles are performance profiles. Just as your talent is dynamic, their performance delivery is dynamic. As a people leader, the better you become at flexing your style, the better the output your team will deliver. Before you open your mouth, stop, look, listen, and observe. Truly understand what is happening and what isn't happening. If you're not quite sure, ask. Let's talk about our first two coaching styles. The first style is the reluctant learner. This team member has little experience or has yet to be successful in the specific job that needs to be accomplished. The lack of experience or success may be affecting their motivation to begin. At first glance, this team member looks to be combative. They reject authority, or they're just not team players. Digging a little bit deeper, you may find this individual is reluctant because they aren't sure how to navigate the task at hand. They aren't sure about their ability, and as such, they don't want to risk failure. To assist these team members, they need support, tools, resources to succeed. They need multiple touch points throughout the project or the task. The key to understanding reluctant learners is to gauge if you are dealing with an ability or a motivation deficiency. Our next style are enthusiastic beginners. The enthusiastic beginner is excited about trying something new, and they may even over-assess their ability to accomplish the task independently. They have not had success completing the project at hand, but they are more than willing to try. With enthusiastic beginners, this team member is engaged and ready to prove themselves. They're eager to learn and really want to succeed. It's important to measure enthusiastic beginners. They will overpromise, which can lead to them under-delivering, and it can erode their credibility. Enthusiastic beginners are looking for progressive growth in their responsibilities. Continue to challenge them. Just ensure it is done in a safe manner. Let's talk about our last two styles. The emerging contributor. This team member has experience and has consistently and successfully completed the work involved, but is not able to work independently yet. They look for encouragement and support from the leader, asking the leader for direction, even though they more than likely know the path forward. Emerging contributors are strong executors. They make phenomenal second-in-commands on projects. They are detail-oriented and are driven by delivering. They want to contribute at a high level. However, they are not interested in being the final decision maker. A great way to capitalize on their skills is to have them lead or be responsible for a piece of a larger project. They typically have questions they already know the answers to. They are more comfortable being reassured they are going down the right path. With the right mixture of support, guidance, and coaching, emerging contributors can become solid leaders. Our last style is the high performer. The high performer is able and willing to complete all of the steps of the task at hand, independent of the leader. They are prepared with a plan of action and follow through with confidence. In a perfect world, 100% of your talent would be high performers. However, that just isn't the world that we live in. Instead, what you typically see is a mixture of different capabilities, motivations, engagement, etc., which totally makes sense. Not everyone is capable of sitting in the top seat or even wants to sit there. High performers are complex people to manage. Take note, I said complex and not complicated. They need freedom to experiment. They are very talented on multiple fronts. Never, ever micromanage high performers. Also, never tell them what to do. Discuss the outcome with them and trust in their ability to deliver, because they will deliver. Also, give high performers space to shine. Never take credit for their work or their ideas. Give them space to take really big swings, because those swings will enable gigantic results. The key here is to give them the opportunity to work on all kinds of things they enjoy working on. In reality, about 5 to 10% of your organization is filled with high performers.